What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a high vibrational day, and let's get straight into the video. Before I start this video, I want to first apologize because I haven't made any videos in quite a while. That is because I am in a completely different state once again, and it is kind of hard to schedule out videos and do my usual schedule like how I usually do when I'm at the crib at home, you know what I'm saying, chilling. But I do want to do videos even when I am on vacation, even when I am doing something, because I feel like that motivation, spirituality, and reaching your truest potential, that is something that takes no rest. It takes no day off. If you want to enter the frame of your higher self, you must be your higher self 24/7. You must be that person 24/7. Am I that person 24/7? Sometimes I'm not, but the point is that we're always trying. So that's why I kind of, you know what I'm saying, I was slacking on the videos, but I'm getting back into the groove, and y'all will definitely see a video tomorrow and many days after. We're gonna try to keep doing that daily schedule. Topic of this video is nothing is hard. Now that might catch you off in surprise, because I mean, you can call it clickbait. I don't think it's clickbait, but it's a little bit clickbait. It's a little bit clickbait because when people say something is hard, they are automatically giving themselves a limiting belief. Now, a very common theme of my channel is that your beliefs create your reality, period, point blank. And if you give something a negative meaning, it will create a negative meaning. If you give something a positive meaning, it will create a positive meaning. But my point really is with this topic, to keep it short and simple and to summarize it, is that when people say things are hard, that is automatically giving them a limiting belief, saying that they will find struggle within this certain activity. I'm not saying that it is impossible. I'm not saying that you can't call things technically hard, because when I first ran, it was hard. When I first did a couple push-ups, it was hard. When I first made these videos, it was hard, but it gets easier. And that is my point. That is the summarization of this video, is that it gets easier. No matter what you are doing, it gets easier. But you see, when we enter certain activities that are outside of our frame, because that's really all that hard means. It means that it is outside of the ego. It is outside of the frame. You see, I'm not a pilot, but flying a plane will be hard for me. But for a pilot, it will be easy for them, because that is their frame. They are a pilot. Their ego is a pilot. You know what I mean? So for you, making videos might be hard for you. For me, this is easy. This is natural. I flow with the activity. And that's another thing. You must find flow with whatever activity. And it's really all about evolution, and it's all about growth, and it's all about forcing yourself to be in uncomfortable situations. Because if you don't force yourself to be in uncomfortable situations, you will never grow. But the trick is to be in an uncomfortable situation, but also find flow. What is flow? Flow is when challenge meets skill. It's when you're not doing something that overexerts yourself too much where you're dying, but you're also keeping a level of challenge within that certain activity. So I say that to say this, right? Nothing is ever hard, because for another person that activity is easy. And if we are all one consciousness, then that means that you are able to tap into the vibration of that person. Now, do I mean that you will run like Usain Bolt, and if you just think your calves will grow to motherfucking sizes of footballs? No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that the same mindset that Usain Bolt has when he runs on that track, you can tap into that vibration. What I do commonly before I work out, before I do things, I watch, David Goggins, or I watch somebody more motivational, or I just watch somebody work out. It doesn't even have to be somebody actually trying to actively motivate me. It just has to be working out. It's all about vibration, tapping into the vibration. And that makes things incredibly easier. That makes the activity that you previously thought as hard, that makes it incredibly easier when you are aware of vibrations, when you are aware of frequencies, when you are aware that, yes, this may be outside of my ego, this may be outside of my frame of mind, but there is somebody who is a part of my consciousness, who is a part of the one universal consciousness, that I can tap into their vibration. And when you can tap into their vibration, the task will be incredibly easy for you. If you are going to do something, say you're going for a mile run, right? You've never ran before ever. You have to hype yourself up. Do not ever come into the frame of mind of, oh, this is hard and this is a struggle mindset. Don't come into the frame of a struggle mindset. You must come into the frame of a conquering mindset, because you can conquer. You do have the ability to conquer any activity you want. It's just all about tapping into that vibration. So say once again, you're going for a mile run. Instead of coming into the frame of mind of, this is hard, start saying, instead of saying this is hard, start saying that this will get easier. What does that do to the mind? What that does is, it, number one, affirms that you will actually be persistent with this activity, because a lot of us do something one or two times and then we give up, right? And then we see no progress, and then once we see no progress, we give up even more, because we're like, we don't see any progress. Well, you don't see any progress because you're not persistent with it. So when you say things like, this is going to get easier, rather than this is hard, it affirms that, number one, it's going to get easier, and number two, that you actually find persistent within the activity. And then once you affirm that you will be persistent with the activity, the flow comes naturally. Once again, flow is just when skill meets challenge, where you're not overexerting yourself, but you still feel a level of discipline, and you feel a level of a skill, of challenge, right? So when you say something is hard, you're automatically limiting yourself. You're never going to do that activity again. You might, but if you are going to do that activity again, you literally have to change your frame of mind before you even enter that activity. Because saying something, this is hard, right? This is hard. That is limiting your ego. That is you affirming in your mind, in your subconscious mind, that, number one, you're not going to do this activity again. You're not going to do it. You're not going to find persistence, and you're damn sure ain't going to find flow. And flow is probably the most important thing with any activity, whether that's working out, whether that's exercising your brain, whether that's exercising your spirit, whether that's exercising your physical vessel. You must find flow within every activity. Now, it may be tough to find flow at first, but you will tap into that vibration as time goes on. So I gotta have this frame of mind. Say things like, this is going to be easier. Stop saying shit like, this is hard, I found struggle within this activity. No, it will get easier every single time you make a little bit of progress. This is going to get easier every single time. You must affirm these things into your mind, and you must stay within that mindset. Don't just say, oh, this is going to get easier, just to try to convince yourself, and then you still having the struggle mindset. That's not gonna work. You have to really believe what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? At first, you may feel like you're lying to yourself, but when you yell it, when you preach it, when you feel it, when you really feel it, you're not lying to yourself. You're now impressing your subconscious mind. And this is how you make any activity habitual. This is how you make any activity habitual, whether that's meditation, whether that's yoga. You can put this into any activity. It doesn't only have to be physical exercise. Okay? So stop saying things are hard. Nothing's hard. Nothing is really hard. Okay? Besides, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything that's really hard. Maybe you guys will correct me in the comments. But personally, I feel like nothing is hard, because you can always tap into that vibration. If you want to run a mile, like how I said earlier, you have to tap into that vibration. Do you think runners come into the mindset of, oh, this is hard, this is so hard, and complaining about the activity before you even do the activity? How are you going to complain about something you never even experienced before? You know what I mean? So I believe that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what you thought about the video. Any feedback is very much appreciated. I love you all, and have a high vibrational day.